I'm here at one of the newest communities in the Mill Creek area. So if you're looking for new construction and you want to be in Snohomish County, this could be a consideration for you. This is KB Homes' newest community called Ambleside. It's in the North Mill Creek area, South Everett, not too far from Silver Lake, really just a couple blocks off of 132nd and Bothell Everett Highway. So let me show you around the community a little bit, see what they're offering here, and you can see if it might be the right fit for you. All right, so here at Ambleside, there are 38 home sites that are available. And as you can see behind me, they're just starting. The only home that's up right now is the model home. I'll take you into the model and kind of show you what it looks like, the finishes. But like I said, 38 home sites here. They have 7 different floor plans available. On the low end, just under 2,100 square feet, and on the high end, just over 3,100 square feet. 2 of the plans are going to be basement homes, so if that's something you're looking for and you really want a basement home style, you can certainly find that here. Pricing is going to range from about $985,000 up to $1.135 million. That's on the base prices. Now, the one thing about KB Homes here that's good to know is it's one of the very few builders left around here that does allow personalizations and design studios. So when you buy in early at a community like this, before you've even pulled permits or anything, you can go in and design your own home and pick the finishes. So that'll of course increase the price a bit, just depending on how far you go with that. But that is certainly something that's nice to have and is getting harder and harder to find around here. Now let me go ahead, let me take you into the model home over here. This is a 2330 plan, so 2,330 square feet. I'll show you kind of what it looks like right here, but just to give you a little bit more overview of the lots here. We've got another row up above, right here, and then this last row down below. So very early on here, plenty of room and time to get in. Lots of options available. Let's head into the model home. Now, like I said, this one is the 2330 plan. So one thing I like about KB is they identify their plans by the actual square footage. So their plan name is in line with what the actual square footage of the house is. So the 2330 plan is 2,330 square feet. So again, as you can see, like brand new community, you actually have a park right here. We didn't talk about that previously, or I didn't show you previously. So a little bit of a park area there for the kiddos if they want to enjoy being outside and playing on the playground. But as you walk in here, you'll notice you've got 9-foot ceilings here on the first floor, and then we'll have 8 foot up above. So the flooring here is LVP. Now, for the 2330 plan, pricing starts at $1,039,950. Now, of course, because this is a model home, they have, upped some options and some upgrades in this one. So it's got about $80,000 in upgrades in here. That's a combination of structural options as well as interior finishes. So again, as I mentioned, like one of the big perks with KB Homes, as opposed to all the other builders seemingly in this area now, is the ability to go in and choose your options. Choose your color scheme and some different things that are really important to you. You can have a covered patio. This one's not covered, but one of the options, I have a client, a buyer right now that's closing on a KB home in Lake Stevens. And so we just went through this with the design studio, and they chose to get a covered back patio area. And so that's certainly an option, especially here in the Pacific Northwest. Seattle, it rains a decent amount, so it's not a bad idea to have a patio cover there. So things like that. There's a lot of different options, some structural, and then plenty of cosmetic when you want to choose your color scheme and whatnot. Maybe you want some more hard floors, less carpet, whatever the case is. So the 2330 plan is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. All 4 bedrooms are going to be upstairs here. So the whole main level here is just your main living space, and then that bathroom around the corner that I showed you. So these are 42-inch upper cabinets. Again, many different colors that you can choose from. They've got the double oven there. You've got quartz countertops, which is what you're going to see on pretty much any new construction is quartz countertops. And then they do have the continuous piece, it flows up into the backsplash as well. Covers that bottom side of the range, the hood. And so looks really nice and seamless there. And then you do have a bit of a pantry space here. So kind of just your typical wire shelving as well. But overall, a decent amount of space in this one. So it gives you another good view here of just the open concept layout. Of course, with new construction, everything is just so open concept these days. You've got the big undermount sink. Pendant lighting, I believe that's an upgrade. If I remember right, I believe that one is an upgrade. So again, like I mentioned, 9-foot ceilings here on this main level. And then that door right there is the garage. I'm not going to show you that right now because that's the sales center. So it's not really a functional garage right now. But just know at your home here, you'll have a 2-car garage. And then heading upstairs, you've got carpet going up the stairs. Again, that's something that some people these days really decide that they want more hard floors as we head upstairs and less carpet. That seems to be the trend these days. This accent wall, of course, is an add-on, an option there that they typically do in the model, so it doesn't come standard that way. You've got your laundry room here with some 42-inch upper cabinets, some nice big units there, and then tile floor. You do have tile floor in all the bathrooms, so no sheet vinyl or anything like that in these bathrooms. And then that was your furnace in there. In these newer homes, they are putting the furnaces inside the home, typically instead of in the garages like you see in some of the older homes. And then here is the first bedroom here upstairs. Pretty good sized. Again, carpet through here as well. All of the homes with KB, when they provide them, assuming you haven't chosen another option or changed it at all, and again, this is the primary bedroom, but the interior wall paint will be painted alabaster. That's funny enough, that's actually the color that I just painted my whole house. I don't have a KB home, but alabaster, we enjoy that color. It's a bit of an off-white, but that is what KB will do for these homes. You've got a vinyl pan in this shower, glass surround stand-up shower, and then a soaking tub there in the corner. And then your double vanity there. Again, a quartz counter here and toilet that's separate from the rest of the bathroom, so you can close that off. And then the walk-in closet towards the back side here. So again, pretty spacious, good amount of room in here. And like I mentioned before, I mean, there are a number of different floor plans to choose from. The 7 floor plans, 2 of them are just variations of the same floor plan, but with a basement. So if a basement home is something that you're looking for, I know a lot of people love that option to have that flex space, especially if you have kids or planning to have kids, or maybe you have, family members or in-laws that come over and stay often. Having a basement is certainly nice. Another view out to the community there, 38 home sites. Just getting rolling, so this will certainly start to get more busy here as the weeks go on and more people come to look at this one. So here's your main hallway bathroom up here. You do have that tile floor and then the fiberglass insert for the tub and shower. Nothing crazy there. Again, not the option to tile it like they could potentially do, but not here on this one. Again, carpet through this hallway and through these back bedrooms as well. This one will serve, this is a bedroom. There's a closet around the corner. Might serve, a little bit better for the office. This is probably the smallest of all of them. Maybe it could be a nursery for somebody that's got a newborn, but certainly a little bit tighter on this one. And then bedrooms number 3 and 4 will be a little bit bigger. This looks to me like a double bed, a full. And then what's nice on this is you do have a walk-in closet on this room. So again, here in the Seattle area, a lot of the homes around here, even new construction, really just the primary bedroom that has the walk-in closet, and most of the other bedrooms don't a lot of the time. And so when you see the secondary bedrooms having walk-in closets, that's a little nice added bonus here. Linen closet in the hallway, and then we've got the last bedroom here. Again, some more accents with that wallpaper. And then this one does have a standard closet. Looking out to that park again, just to give you a little bit better of a view. Little swing set area or slide, whatnot back there. Little grassy area to play. And so that wraps it up on this home tour. Again, this was the 2330 plan. All right, well, if that's something that you think you might be interested in, or you're just trying to find the right new construction opportunity here in the Seattle area, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help out. I specialize in helping folks buy and sell homes over here, especially those that are relocating to this area, and have done a lot of new construction purchases in this area with clients. So would certainly be happy to help you out and find that right spot for you. Feel free to contact me at my info down below. Otherwise, look forward to seeing you on the next new construction tour.